Hey, it's Marcy from wavesofcommunication.com. This week's topic is about early autism diagnosis in late talking children. And on this video, I'm going to tell you a 5-step process to figure out what's going on with your child and get the solutions you need to help your child in the best way possible. My name is Marcy Melzer, and I am an intuitive speech and language pathologist consultant. With wavesofcommunication.com, I help parents teach their late talking children how to use the words they need to share all of their wisdom with the world. And today I'm going to be talking about my 5-step process to figure out what's going on with your late talking child and get the strategies and solutions you need to help your child move forward and be successful. Step number 1 is your analysis. And this is where you have to look at 3 different key areas to get information to figure out what could be causing your current situation. And the first area you're going to look at is environment. You need to have information, look for anything that could have caused what you're seeing in your child. Look at changes, look at parenting, look at trauma, look at family size or influence from other people, all the things that are going on around you that could potentially cause a change in your child. And then the second area you're going to look at is health. So you want to start way back for starting with your pregnancy and evaluate anything, look at all of these stages of development for your child with their health to determine, is there anything that happened that you noticed that you could think of that might have caused what you're seeing in your child. And then the third area that you're going to look at is their development. And you need to look at their development in 5 areas. You need to look at development of their motor skills, of their self-help. How are they taking care of themselves, doing things for themselves, looking after themselves? How are they using communication? How are their social skills? And how is their thinking and learning and cognitive? So you want to do your analysis evaluating these 3 areas to make sure and look with a microscope to see if there's anything that you can identify that might have caused what you're seeing right now in your child. Step 2 is to start to find resources that can help you get more information and or solve that problem. So if it is a sensory issue, if you think it's physiological, you need to find the right professional. If you don't know the solutions, then you need to find a professional to give you some answers that you are looking for. So if it's physiological, a medical kind of a doctor might be the way to go, or chiropractic, or holistic practitioner. If it is communication, then you need to work with someone who can work with you as a consultant so that you can gain information about your child, not just have someone else take on the responsibility to fix your child for you. This is your process, so you need to use these professionals, step 2, to get information about the problems that you're seeing. Step 3 is then you have to make sure you work with those professionals to get specific strategies that you as parents can do at home every day to make changes to help your child solve these problems. Once you figure out what these solutions are, the real problems, you have to take action with real strategies, but you have to find things that you as parents can implement every day, because it's very important that you take on the responsibility to manage the problem solving yourselves as parents. If you want to solve the problem, you have to figure out what the solutions are and take real action. Step number 4 is to consistently evaluate the action that you're taking. So you might get these solutions and you dig in and you start trying it, but a couple weeks or a couple months later, hopefully not a couple months, usually within a couple weeks, you'll know, usually about 3 weeks, if your intervention strategies are working for you or not. If you're not seeing any kind of change or progress after 3 weeks of working at some targeted strategies given to you by professionals that you trust, and you're not seeing improvement, then you need to go back to that step 2 and start to do some more problem solving. You might need to see another professional. You will have feedback from the efforts that you've made over those few couple of weeks to go back to your problem solving and figuring out what are the strategies we need to be using to help keep you moving forward. That's step number 4 is where a lot of parents get stuck. They think they get these first strategies, they get a solution, like they go and get an ABA diagnosis and they put their or autism diagnosis and they put their kid in ABA, and then they think they're done. The ABA is just going to handle it. But that couldn't be further from the truth, because the more your child learns, the more you need to be involved to help them along the process and integrate all of the skills that they're learning from wherever they're learning into their daily life. And if the strategies aren't working to integrate, then it's time to go back and get some new strategies. And step number 5, the most important step I always say for the end, is make sure that you are positively encouraging your child always to continue to make improvement in loving ways, in ways that are easy for them, because the strategies that you want to use to solve problems have to be easy and fun for you to implement, because boot camp doesn't work for little kids. They have to find intervention that they enjoy. And in order to sustain it, in order to keep it going, it has to be fun. Like I always say in my videos, if it isn't fun, it isn't fun. So make sure the whole process is enjoyable. Take action every day using the right strategies that feel good and you have fun with. Because if it isn't fun, it isn't fun. Thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope the information was helpful for you and you have a way to move forward now. You know how to look for finding the solutions that you need so that you can get forward on your language facilitation journey and make forward progress and keep moving in the right direction, which is forward. Have a great day, everybody, and I hope to see you all on my next video.